bibili na may iras and found Ayavaw iras. Alamoana, a little early. Let me get some breakfast first. Alright, let's start in the small men's sizes. Got a pair of Shox. Let's see if they're really... Nope. You can I looked under the tag. It says that it's actually a ladies 7.5. But seeing another pair makes me hopeful. And we've got like this black and gold pair of Forum lows in size 8. There's a few of those. Alright, size 9 is another pair of these Forum lows. It's my size. And they're 40 bucks. Maybe, I don't know. And for some reason, we are in 9.5. But there's another huge pair of Jordan 1 lows. These are size 17, $64.99. And moving up to size 10 on a pair of Metcons here for $54.99. And then in size men's 11.5, another pair, third pair of the black and gold Adidas Forum lows. There are cap tiers over there. And in the larger sizes, 12.5, got a nice pair of Air Max 2013s. And size 13, one pair of Addy E's. Alright, let's start in the larger women's sizes. This is a pair of Team Jordan, size 10.5. I think this is a men's shoe though. Yep, men's size 10.5, so a ladies 12. It's a pair of some sort of bounce shoe. Ladies 13. And then there's a pair of those green dunks, ladies 11.5. Another pair of the bounces, size 14. And some new Axis, size 11. And a pair of those green on greens, women's size 10, $4.70. I think I might have missed these women's Adidas cleats the first time, 9.5. 14 bucks. Going down into smaller sizes, there's a Air Max Pre-Day. We've seen this colorway before at other stores, size 9.5. These purple dogs. Alright, women's size 9. Got a pair of these Capdiers in like this sort of camel colorway. The pink Shox are still here, but also in size 9. Got some more Shox. These are really nice. I wish I could find these specifically in my size, but these are women's 9. And then there's a couple of Run Falcons, 1, 2, both for $40, size 9. And in women's 8.5, another pair of these nice white and black Shox. Same old song, $70. Oh, and up there, I'm assuming it's like a 8.5 or something. I'm not gonna take it down. There's another pair of those Jordan 1 combat boots, as well as a triple white pair of Air Max XCs in 8.5 for $49.99. The cheapest Air Max we've seen in a minute. And then on the other side of ladies 8, there's another couple pairs of these orange dunks, some blazers. What are these? 3Y Nike Aqua Swoosh slides for $15. Ugh, interesting. And this is in the wrong size, but it's still here. 9.5 pair of gray and pink Vapor Maxes. But in actual women's 6, one more colorway of the Shox for $70. And for $40. Also size 6, one more pair of Capdiers in a different colorway. Alright, Shox are in, let's go. Alright, so you guys might have noticed that I did not stick to my word. The last video I put out was a long form one. I'm just gonna do whatever until it starts to slow down. Might be 20 minutes, might be 10 minutes, you know. Aloha mai kako, me bilina mai iras and found. We got Waikiki today, let's check it out. Okay, it's Senior Tuesday today apparently, so it's going to be a little busier. The first thing we got in the men's smaller sizes is yellow and black and white Vomeros, size 5 for $60. And there's a new colorway of Malors. This is a size 6, just a black and white. And those Hardens we saw at Kahala are here, size 7, $40. And then men's 7.5 section, couple things, some Dame 9s. Maybe like only the second pair of Dame 9s I've seen, size 7.5 for $40. And I've been seeing these camo Air Max 1s show up online. I was kind of hoping to find one in my size, but 7.5 is fine too, and $60. These days all the Air Maxes are going for like 70, so this is nice. And here's a pair of those Adidas Centennials we saw at Kahala, size 8, still 40. And then, and a new pair, new colorway of Paisley Bandana Snoop Dogs, size 8, $30. Another pair of those Paisley Snoop Dogs, size 8.5. And then flipping to size 9.5. Yep, 9.5 W. Some North Face kicks for $49.99. And triple white pair of DN, size 9.5 wide, $70. And men's 10 pair of Air Max Commands, nice clean colorway, $70. And then we've got a pair of Why Nots. I think these are Why Nots, size 10.5 for $60. Continuing 10.5. Those black and gold forms we saw at Ala Moana. Another pair of Why Nots in men's 10 for $60. And seeing a few pairs of these North Face boots. These are like a puff coat for $40, size 11. And then if we flip to the other size, it's another pair of them, also size 11. These are $50. Getting into the bigger sizes, got these black and orange DNs for $70, size 12. And huge sizes now. Another size 13. Another pair of the triple white DNs. Those Joker 180s, also size 13, $60, not bad. And then we've got a pair of Pegasus Wave, size 13. Wow, a lot of size 13 today. Got some Pegasus 41s here. And then in size 12, pair of Puff Coat North Faces for $40. And another pair of the Vectives, size 12, also for $50. All right, ladies section. So size 12. Got these hot pink Air Max Sunders for $80, standard Sunder price. Then size 10, got these green low top canvas Doc Martens. And in women's 9, got a couple new colorways of the Air Max XC for $49 here. And also $49, okay. And then got some metallic Exhibit Select, size 9. Oh, so we got a different color of the Vaporfly, women's 9, $79.99, pretty standard. Okay. Triple white pair of the Nike Free Run, $54.99, size 8.5. And then as we go into the women's section, size 8, $54.99, pair of Pegasus 41s. And up here for $49.99, these like silver and magenta Infinity Run 4s. All right, and in women's 7, pair of different colorway of Nike Shox, $69.99, $70. Nice. Okay, had some people shopping in 7.5, had to flip around. So in 7.5, new colorway of the Air Max Drift for $70. And then there's also 1 and 2 pairs of a new colorway of Waffle 1 for $49.99. Also hidden in ladies 8 for $44.99. Another pair of those weird swooshless Jordan 1s. And finally, looks like a pair of Dusty Cactus have resurfaced, size 5. And finally, kids section, well stocked but nothing new. Got some North Faces, and 1 and 2 pairs of these blue and yellow 180s. All right, that wasn't so bad. Found some Shox, some special edition Air Maxes. Pretty good. All right, guys, mama, 2 in 1 day. Why not? I need to get some field pants. I should have got those in Waikiki, but I didn't. Let's see, 7.5, Dame 9s, okay. Oh, ladies. Oh, that's my size, 10.5, since they're a ladies pair. Pegasus 41s, $54.99. Sorry about the squeaking. And then if we flip around in 11, it's a pair of those Flight 91s for $70. Different colorway of the Pegasus Plus for $55. Also a ladies pair, so it's 11, kind of my size. And for $40, size 12, pair of Adidas Forums. Good suede. Okay, women's larger sections. Found a size 11, women's 270. So that's my fit. It's a pretty good colorway. It's nice and clean, but for $73, no thank you. And these men's 10 Team Jordans, just like at Al Moana, they're in the women's section for some reason. Then a new colorway of the big swoosh Jordan 1, $70, size 11.5. Okay, and in size 6.5, as well as, nope, they're both 6.5. 2 pairs of Vomero 17s for $50, not bad. Women's 8.5, another pair of this new colorway of Pegasus Plus. Size 7 women's, another Pegasus Plus. And oh, it looks like this is actually a men's 8 at a 0. Alright, one of the downsides of coming to Kohala in the afternoon, the rush was picked. I ended up getting my field pants, but then I tried going to the Whole Foods to grab some cheap water for the field, and that's all gone. It's out. Okay, anyway, another episode. Thank you, everyone. Mahalo.